Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This week I've been upping the security on the drive. Somebody left a comment saying that if your bike gets stolen off the drive, unless it's stated in your insurance policy, then it might not be insured.
Yeah, did you check that out?
Yeah, it's true, actually. So,
Is it true?
Yeah, it can be true. Insurance companies, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, are they?
Okay.
Anyway, a guy called Mark got in touch with me and said, I've got this product and I'll send you one. So for transparency, I didn't pay for this actual product, whereas I've paid for everything else up to now, just so that you know.
And what's the product called?
It's called Y Anchor, and it's a device that basically fits into the ground and you can put your chain through it.
Good idea.
So it's like that.
Like a Y?
Like a Y, yeah. And that goes so that the chain can actually go into the ground and it's concreted in so that it's secure.
Yeah, okay.
And then that goes round your back wheel. So
That's
it's
much better.
Rather than having a bar or a post, it's nice and flush.
In the ground, it's not coming, it's stuck.
Yeah. So I'm not known for my engineering work. Why is that funny?
You're very good at DIY, darling.
Yeah, I can paint. Not good at cutting in, but I can paint. So I were a little bit worried, firstly, about getting a block. We've got a block paved drive, haven't we?
Yeah.
But it weren't that bad, actually. Got that out, and then I started digging down. I got my mattock out.
I'm sorry?
Mattock.
What the hell is that?
It's a man's tool. And
Mattock?
I dug down. It didn't take too long, really, did it?
No.
So it was quite easy to do. Obviously, that depends on what ground you've got. But if you get one of these things, which I do recommend, honestly, I recommend. It's just made my life easier. You'll get to see why. Just in between rides when I come in, I just park on the drive. It's a 2-second job to get it sorted out.
Yeah.
But easy job. Don't let it put you off if you've got to dig down. So anyway, I dug down. The only thing is I underestimated how much concrete I needed. So 3 trips to B&Q.
Was it 3 trips in the
I think
end?
it was 3. And then I just bought a big bag of cement by end. And then I ended up with a big bag of cement. So
Where's that then?
if anybody wants it, where is it?
Yeah.
Never you mind. And then it went in, and then I just put some decorative pebbles over the top just to make it a bit nicer.
So the whole process, quite straightforward.
Really straightforward. Just left it to set. And now I can just park up, put the chain through it. And I think I've got extra protection on the drive because although these disc locks make a noise, that's a bone of contention. Some people think they're useless. I think anything's just a deterrent, but I know that it's physically
you feel better
attached
about it. Yeah.
to the entire drive.
And it looks nice.
It
doesn't
does.
look like a problem at all.
It's easy to park up as well because when I get to work, there's a bar, but trying to position the bike so that I'm where I need to be for the bar, it takes a bit of doing. With this, I just ride straight over it and I can just about feel it because with the pebbles that I've got, I can feel it on back wheel. Stop there. I'm not messing about, it's straight in.
Yeah, so you're very happy with it, aren't you?
Y Anchor, I think it's a good investment. So thank you, Mark. We'll give you a long-term review on this. It's, you know, we're under no obligation, honest review, but I just think it sounds simple, but usually it's simple solutions are the best, aren't they?
So your honest review is actually, it's very good.
Yeah, really good.
Brilliant.
So there's a link in the description if you want to go and check them out. If you've got any questions about it, how I installed it or anything else regarding
Don't ask him.
civil engineering, groundwork, I've got a mate who works in it and he can let you know. Continuing my MotorJitsu journey as I work away through the belts.
Yeah. Are you still on the white belt?
Still on white belt. But this week I've done figure of 8.
Have you now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nightmare.
So it's just
So
struggling
hard.
with this one.
Really, really
Are you looking up? People tend to
tricky.
look up.
Well, one thing that I found out is when people say, look where you're going, it sounds simple, but you're trying to miss a cone, so you start looking at cone, and then you think, no, I'm going over there, so you start looking at the floor over there. But then, I got it. It's like, well, no, if I'm going over there, rather than looking at the floor, I need to look up over there where I'm going.
Well, what have you been looking at?
Floor over there.
Right.
So,
I see.
and it makes it a lot easier, and if you can do that and just use your peripheral vision, then you can get around it a lot easier.
So practice has been a good thing on this,
It's been a
hasn't
good
it?
thing. I think I got it by end. Here, have a look. Oh, what? That were a weird place to put my foot down. I'm looking. Bit selective with which Side I go on, whoa, that was nearly a drop. So I've heard this, that if you get full lock on, you drop it. Did I hit my cone? Did I squash it then? Come on. When you look at that cone, waste of time. Honestly, this is what I think. If I look at that cone, I am wasting my time. I need to look further. When I look further, it's way better. Almost, well, I've seen this, people said this, but it's like anything. You've got to have a go yourself. It's peripheral vision. Your cones are in your peripheral vision. Instead of me looking up, I gotta look up. But where I'm going is, I'm looking at floor. Don't look at floor. I think. I look at floor. That happens. That right hand turn's not working for me. Got to work on it. Okay. Don't look at the floor. I want to go around there, don't I? That's where I want to go, towards that tree. Move it towards that tree. Now I want to move over there. I want to move to this. Oh. Now I want to move over here to this tree. That's better. I want to move over here. My target keeps moving. I think my circle's getting a bit bigger. That one didn't work, did it? Love that. What do we reckon? Can I do it? Am I doing it? I think I might be. I'll get cocky, Andy. In last week's video, I mentioned that I'd had some bad weather driving.
Yeah.
Well, we had a belter of a storm
Yeah, we did.
this week. A belter of a storm. And I had to ride home in it.
Did you feel anxious at first?
No, not really. I did by the time I got off it.
You like that?
Wind were blowing me, but the worst thing is I've put this rain X on my visor
Yeah.
and it beads the water up, which is fine.
Okay.
And then it comes off.
What happened?
But one thing that I didn't realise is that when lights come towards you,
Yeah.
just all lights up like a disco. And you can't see anything. You can't see, honestly, you
You're
can't
like a
see
70s
anything.
disco coming down the street.
Just all goes glitter. So it's like
Really?
a glitter bomb, yeah. And then you're like, well, you can't see things, and then the cars you can kind of make out, but
I mean,
one.
you can't see the car. You can't see.
Well, you can see the lights. You can just see like a big glittery ball in front of you.
So Rain-X wasn't a good move on that then, was it?
I don't know. Well, I don't know what
Is that right?
the alternative is. But the hardest thing and the one thing to watch out for are pedestrians, because you cannot see them until
okay.
they're right up to you. So there's a bit of.
Ooh, be very
You've got to be really careful. I'm sure it'll come with experience. I'm sure it's not as bad as what I feel because it were new
Yeah.
to me. But
A bit scary that really then.
yeah. Stormland, they absolutely held up.
This outfit you mean?
I were absolutely bone dry and it were bad. It were a proper storm. We got wind, we got rain. We did.
I know.
And I walked in and Claire went, "You okay?" You'd had the curtains closed, didn't you? She didn't even
Is
know.
it raining?
So, coming on to that, there was one problem.
Tell me about that then.
The problem, gloves. I'd bought some £40 gloves, leather gloves, beautiful, beautiful gloves, but not waterproof. They were really soggy.
That's part of your first haul, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you've made a mistake.
Next day, they were still wet, so I went to see my mate Stephen at Via Moto again. I said, "Stephen, I need gloves." I'm Stephen's best customer.
Sick of seeing you.
Yeah, he says, "Don't come back."
Okay, so you got these.
Well, I wanted to get some heated gloves, but really expensive them.
Are they?
And I think that,
Look at that. It's got like a
yeah.
padded thing on it.
But he said, well, these are really warm. They're £400 heated gloves.
Crikey.
I know.
I'll give you a little water bottle thing, you know, little hand things.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I
So
got
you
these-
didn't buy them then?
No, we didn't buy them. He talked me out of them. I'm glad he did as well.
£400? That's a lot of money, that,
I'm glad he
isn't
did because it's bill week. So I got these Alpine Stars that have just stuck to me. Gore-Tex. And they're very warm, very dry, but new problem, like I've always had, new motorbike gear is stiff.
Which makes sense because it's designed to help.
Yeah, and it'll mold you. But first few times doing this, well, the first time, I felt like my fingers were cold. And I thought, oh no.
What, they're stuck together?
Yeah.
Like that symbol that you do, is it Star Wars? Why are they stuck together?
I don't know, why are they stuck together?
I don't know.
I think it's...
Is it the symbol of biking?
No, I don't think so.
Have you not noticed that?
Yeah, I have noticed it. Then why are they stuck together? If you come to this channel for information, I'm your own guy. I get it from you guys. This is, yeah,
What
I don't
is
know.
that?
I don't know. Anyway, it's stuck together. But, so my fingers were cold. And I thought, well, they're supposed to be high thermal rating.
Yeah.
Why is that? But it's because it was that stiff, it were blocking the circulation to the tip of my finger. But they're easing up now. It's not that funny, is it? What's happening here?
Oh, bit of road rage.
Look at this. So Deliveroo guy's just losing his stuff because he can't.
Maybe he wants to tell you about these gloves and what that means.
It does say no entry.
So go on then, tell me about the gloves.
I want to see. This guy is like losing it. So weird. Well, that were a bonus feature, weren't it? It quite clearly says no entry. And he's annoyed at a lady that she wouldn't back up into the drive-through so that he could get in. My word.
So,
anyhow,
your gloves.
yeah, so now they're easing up a little bit, but they are tight. So again, it's probably best to, if you buy new gloves and you've got a good fit on them, go and do some manoeuvres first. So after a couple of videos before where I got caught out with my route, I've decided to push myself different ways
Yes.
to different routes. And I've done a nice country lane this week.
A country lane.
Country lane, some hairpin bends and everything else in there. Lots of traffic coming
How did it
towards
feel?
me. Good. I went back to the roundabouts of Doom in Barnsley.
Right.
And I did them. Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
So really, you fear you've overcome that, I suppose, now, haven't you?
Until something goes wrong, I guess, on there. But I feel a lot more in control at bike. So as your confidence goes up,
Yeah.
you can do that. You know, I feel like I'm learning how bike works and everything. Interestingly enough, this delivery guy is just going to leave. So let's see if he goes out of that way that woman went.
He's speeding terribly bad.
Terribly. Wow. And there he is.
No seatbelt either. Oh gosh, that's bad.
Yeah. There we go.
That's bad for bikers, actually. He no regard for anybody on the here at all.
No, that's the thing. I know everybody says that car drivers are trying to kill you, but I think a lot of people's helped me out, actually. I don't know if it's because of the L plates or because I'm not going too fast, but
Do you think
if
this
you've got
works?
somebody like that guy,
He didn't care about
he's
your
a
L
problem,
plate,
isn't he? He's a problem.
does he? He didn't care about the children.
If he's going to do that in a car park, what's he like out on road? Yeah. So that's where we have it then. Everything's going really good, and I'm really enjoying it.
Are you getting into it now?
I'm really enjoying it. I'm really,
Oh, I love to
really
hear that.
enjoying it. Obviously, I have to drive more cautious in this weather, and I'm
must.
all right with that. I'm all right. It's quite a comfort, really, that I don't feel like I've got to, you know...
There's no pressure.
No.
Fast here.
I think most people on roads being very kind to me. I've been slowing down on corners. One thing I would say, I think there's more grip on the tyres than what I thought there were in the wet.
There is more.
More.
Right.
I know if you get a more powerful bike, then obviously that's not going to be the case. I've got some beautiful...
Oh no.
Look at that.
Was it on?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that could have been catastrophic, really, couldn't it? Is it
not,
good
though.
in?
Yeah. The only crash that we've had has been the camera.
Good.
And I'm pleased to report it's okay. But
What were you saying?
there's tripod's gone, but to be fair, I wanted a new one, so it's a good excuse to get one. There's a better one.
It's been on a string and you've pulled
Yeah,
it.
there's a better one come on the market, and the Progress Prevention Officer, which is Claire, doesn't allow us to purchase new gear, but we've got to buy it now, Claire. Anyway, that's all from us for this week. Thank you.
week.
Please give us a like, it means so much. Please keep your comments coming. I'm learning so much, and if you've not already subscribed, we'd love you to come on this journey with us. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Bye.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.